Hey, this is Scott Boyer, and I'm going to show you how to subscribe to Premiere Talent's new Google Calendar. Now, I don't have that calendar available on screen right now. I will make another movie, or perhaps you've already seen the movie, but this is a way to subscribe using your calendar program. And I'm going to demonstrate using my particular program, which is iCal. And it's very simple actually. Over here in my program over here on this side, this is my email, and I've already got an email from Premiere basically telling me that there are three ways I can do this right now, and you only have to choose one, so it's not that difficult. But basically, since I have iCal as my format, I have a link to an iCal format method, let's call it that. And what I've got to do is copy this link. Now, this is very easy. If your calendar is iCal compatible, then this should be a breeze for you. If your calendaring program is not iCal compatible, you can try the XML format, which is this one right up here, or you can try the HTML format, which is this one right here. But being iCal, I'm just going to copy this. So I will right click and go to copy link. And then I will go over here to iCal, click on that, and go up to the menu that says calendar and hit on that. And now the first thing that's there is subscribe, which is exactly what we want. Now the version of iCal that I'm using is, I believe it's 4.04, which is a fairly recent version. I think it's at least a year old, but that's fairly recent. And Apple's pretty good about having this subscribe thing in older versions of iCal. So I'm pretty confident this should be fairly easy for you. So I'm going to click on subscribe, and then I get a field here asking me to enter the calendar link. So I'm going to paste this in, paste, and that is the link. I'll hit the subscribe button. Now it's asking me for a name. Now it's offering the name premiereacademy@gmail.com. This is going to show up in my calendar section over here on the left, this column on the left. So I'm going to give it a better name. How about just Premiere Talent? Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do is to give it a color. Now, there is one drawback to looking at the calendar through iCal versus looking at the calendar on the internet using your browser. And that is that for all the events that I'm about to see, they're all going to take on this particular color, whatever that might be. I'm going to choose blue. There we go. And I'm going to have it refresh itself every, well, once an hour is fine. If you'd like to go every day, that's probably fine. I would guess that every week is probably not enough because things do change fairly rapidly over there. So I'm going to go with every hour. And click OK. And here are all the events going on for November 2011. The neat thing about the update, in my case, mine is going to update and check the schedule every hour, is that anytime a new entry goes in, then the next time my calendar checks, then my calendar will be updated. And basically that's how it's done. If you'd like to actually see the color coding, because there are color codes going on, so things like classes like acting and voice, these will have their own color. Things like rehearsal, in this case for Hello Dolly, will have its own separate color. I believe private lessons will also have their own color. So there are different categories. As I said, the color coding in this situation for iCal, not the swiftest, but if you'd like to see the color coding, there is another movie for that, for how to subscribe directly to the Google Calendar, and you can check that out.